The technique we are going to learn about alligator is very unique, and I hope I have your full attention. When the alligator indicator is crossing each other multiple times at the lows, that's accumulation. When that happens at the highs, like here, crossing each other multiple times, like here, we have two crosses in here, that's distribution. However, we don't know at that time if it's going to distribute or accumulate. Therefore, there's a technique that when the price returns back to that area, to that handshake area, this consolidation that led to a bearish leg or a bullish leg can be utilized later when the price returns to this area. In this example, I have one live trade here. Let's go and explain it. First rule is wait for a liquidity sweep which happened below this low. You can see the alligator has been crossed once, twice, and 3 times. And after that, we had a leg up. We had a bullish run. There was a rally. Therefore, this is now an accumulation range or accumulation area. Over here, the price has swept the liquidity below $30,041, made a hammer. We have a tail, that's passive buyers. We don't need to wait for the price to close above the alligators in order to enter a trade. Once we have that tail and a hammer after liquidity sweep, which is in conjunction with an area that alligator has been crossing its lines multiple times, shows us since last time we had a rally from here, the potential of a new rally could be on the horizon. After seeing this candle, I entered 5 micro contracts long, stop slightly below the tail of this hammer candle. And as for the profit, we get out partially. First partial is the red line, which is a teeth line. That's the first partial, $58. Second partial is at the blue line, $73. Now we have a new tail. I can move the stop slightly higher and decrease the risk to $202. In this scenario, we don't have any divergence in the Awesome Oscillator. So this trade is not based on what did alligator just do or what's the Awesome Oscillator signal. It's solely and independently based on what alligator has done before, which accumulated in this consolidation phase, on a new return to the consolidation range. We have seen a candle as passive buyers. We enter long contract and the targets are nearby. $58. First one is ahead. Second one is here. The second sell limit should be at $70 right at the blue line. 150% reward based on the risk is here. We can move it slightly higher and exit most of our trades. Let's say 3 micro contracts at $73. The second partial with 3 contracts is done. Now we can move the stop to break even. As for the profit taking, the final target can be set 50% or 75% of this bearish range, or we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles in here. They are trapped. Half of these bullish candles can be the final target, which would give us 240% reward relevant to the risk. Let's make it fix $100 in this trade. Now we have a full closure above the alligator. We can use the red line or the green to add to our long position. However, that technique requires Awesome Oscillator to have a divergence. We don't have any divergence in the AO. That's why I rather not to, but we can try. The second trade is now active. As for the stop, I have the green line in here, that's the lip line. Stop goes below the start of the bullish leg that we have in this portion. Stop is $70. If the price hit our stop, we'll still be up by the day. Alligator is closing its teeth. That's losing its momentum. I don't like that. I want the price to distance itself from the blue line, which is a jaw line. I want that distance. The bigger the distance is, the more volatility we have. Let's check the new risk to reward. If I close it at $87, that would be 200% return of the risk. Let's do that because Alligator is closing its lip, teeth, and jawline. I don't like that. And then we keep the runner by moving the stop to break even. That partial is filled. Now let's move the stop to break even and wait to see the results. Nasdaq has declined. It is below the blue line, almost to our stop. I secured $10 in the last trade. The stop is taken. Let's look at our journal. Here we are. We had 4 trades today. $328, 100% win rate using a simple alligator. I hope you like this video. We will be doing this for 10 episodes. So don't worry, you will learn everything you need to know about Awesome Oscillator and Alligator or Bill Williams strategy in general. Until next one, stay safe, stay observant, and always protect your capital with stop loss.